Hello again, everybody. Welcome to session 2 of the Emotional Health Recharge. If you're here, thank you for joining. I am going to be recording this, so if you're watching this later on, thanks for watching. Oh, hi, Kate. Today I have a guest with me, and she is here. Hold on. Let's see. It says it's connecting. There she is. Hi, friend. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, of course. So, everyone, this is Kate, my lovely friend, and I wanted to have her as a guest because she spent the last year kind of exploring all different kinds of techniques and strategies and all kinds of things, working on her emotional health and her energy. And so I thought she'd be a perfect guest to talk to us, to give us some good tips that we can all use to help us all.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wanted to talk to you about, I guess, just the things you've been doing over the last year and like what you've kind of discovered and things that are working for you that maybe people could apply to their schedules.
Yeah, totally. So, a couple of things, but the main ones or the main things that I have found really helpful when dealing with emotional stress or just sort of anything, just dealing with life actually, has really been journaling, meditation, and breath work.
Okay.
Um, yeah, and then primarily breath work as well. So I know that's what we wanted to dive into.
Yeah.
So I'll kind of just explain the type of breath work that I do, and then we'll, get into different techniques that I've learned along the way as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so the type of breath work that I do, I actually work with a facilitator. She is in New York City. Her name is Joy Deshay, and her handle is the Joyful Approach. Yeah, so the work that we do is a lot of similar to therapy, where we meet. I go to her healing studio. We'll talk for about 20, 30 minutes about things that are going on in my life, things that are coming up. There's a lot of work that she might give me like on the side for me to think about, just of things that have happened throughout my life that are sort of sitting like deep in my subconscious that are coming up as triggers or such, or just things that are weighing me down, because that's sort of what happens is we have this baggage that we're carrying and we just keep adding to it
Right.
in life. And so we then move into breath work, where it's a 3-part breath. So it's 2 inhales, 1 exhale, 2 inhales, 1 exhale, continuously. So in that 3-part breath, you'll get into a really deep state of mind where like you're out of your conscious mind, you're really in your subconscious. Things will come up, visualizations will come up, and all the way through it, she's an energy healer as well. So there's a lot of energy moving that we're also releasing. So it's just like that crap, the things that stick to us throughout life, throughout however long you've been alive, that just keep like showing up and keeping present in your daily life. We breathe through that. So that's where, through this breath work, and the way that you feel after actually is amazing, because you feel like you just released so much. And a lot of times, like, you don't even know what you're releasing. You just know that you're releasing so much energy that you've been hanging on to. It might not be yours. It might be from ancestors. It could be from, someone you passed on the street. Like, God only knows where that is coming from. But
yeah, especially if you're like a really sensitive person, you like take on all these everybody's emotions, and also if you're in like a stressful situation, that's probably like magnified.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, so release all of that. But through this breath work, I realized, like, I can't do this every single day, nor is it necessary to do every single day, but that there are breath work techniques that, it's important. Breathing is important in general. So I've learned, and I've like researched a lot of just techniques along the way so that I can bring a lot of that home with me.
Perfect.
Think about breathing. Breathing is necessary to live. It's literally, it's something that's so important in our day. And we spend so much time and energy on other areas of our life to make better. We take vitamins, we go for walks, we exercise, we do all these things. but we are given breath and we do nothing with it. A lot of us, you know.
That's true. That's really true. Yeah.
It's something that, yeah, every single person can do, and every single person can start to increase their lung capacity, and start to use breath to get through certain situations that, you know, we start shallow breathing when our nervous system, it feels like it's being attacked, or like when you think of something, when you get scared or you're like startled, like what do you
you're like, do? Like guess.
And most people jump and they kind of, you know, tense up. And then after they realize, you know, it's nothing, you know, it was something silly, then most people,
yeah.
We breathe it out. And so there's a reason why. It's because we're now calming our nervous system, like reminding ourselves, like, we're okay. So those are things we can take through us in our daily life.
Love that. Okay, good. This is awesome.
Yeah. Tell me, when your kids get upset, like what's the first thing that you probably tell them when they like can't get their words out, they fall, they get hurt, they're crying?
Which happens probably 50 times a day. If you have young children like me, they're in the dramatic stage, so it's always like on high alert. But yeah, you do. You're like, okay, take a breath, calm down. And even before even having this conversation, like I've been the last couple of weeks, I've been telling them like, okay, let's just take a breath. And I'm like, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Like I don't know anything, but I'm like, look.
Yeah.
And they do it, and then they like, I guess it just gets them to focus on that instead of what's making them upset, so they can like talk to me at least, so I can help them.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And it's, I mean, even before I respond to a customer or someone asking me a question, like sometimes I do that. Like I just like intuitively like breathe in and breathe out so I can compose my own thoughts, because breath actually gets you very much inside your body, versus all this like external stimuli that we have around us all the time that is taking us away from being in here and, you know, in our head and in our heart and responding thoughtfully.
Gotcha.
Oh,
okay, good. This is good. Perfect. Okay, so we are going to, you said like this, you're going to kind of show us a couple techniques that people can use like throughout their day whenever they're feeling stressed or whatever. And then this is something that could be used for like any kind of trigger or anything that, you know, any stressful situation that's going to make you kind of on high alert, basically.
Yeah,
okay.
Definitely. So also another thing, just to keep in mind also for anyone who may be sitting all day or who's, you know, not as, you know, and I'm blanking out right now, but like, you know,
like anyone that's super active that has more like a desk job. That's okay.
Yeah. So if you think about it, so, you know, we're sitting or slouching. So even just sitting up straight, like you have the ability to breathe in and breathe out more so. And so I was reading and I wrote it down, but so 2/3 of the oxygen that is absorbed in the body is in the bottom third of the lungs. So if we are sitting all day, we're kind of restricting that area. So you're not able to breathe in and have the full oxygen absorption as you would if, you know, you sit up straight or you stand up throughout the day. So just one thing to keep in mind for doing any type of breath work in general is either to be lying down so you can really feel like your belly popping out and going back in, or sitting up straight, obviously, or standing up either also.
Okay, got it.
Yes. Awesome. So that's number one. So so, and also just a couple of things to think about also. So there's like yogic breathing, which you do yoga. And so that is, you know, through your nose and breathing in and really taking it into the back of the throat and then exhaling sort of in that like Darth Vader exhale. So yes. So that is something you can do at any time throughout your day. So that's one option. Then there is alternate nostril breathing. This one I love because you also have to get your hands involved. And so anytime you have to get any other sense involved in anything in life, then it brings a little bit more, I think, alertness to what it is that we're doing.
Okay.
So you would take your middle finger and pointer finger
Okay.
here on your third eye.
Uh-huh.
Yes. And then you're going to close your nostril through your ring finger and through your thumb. So
Whoa.
your left side, well, it depends on which hand you're
Yeah,
using.
yeah, okay, yeah.
So you would just, take a deep inhale and then exhale. And then you'll restrict your breathing of your left nostril and breathe in through your right. Close your right, open your left, and exhale through your left nostril. And then in through your left, close with your ring finger, open your thumb, and out through your right nostril. In through your right, close with your thumb, open with your ring finger or your left, and exhale. And you can see.
Ooh, I like it.
You just keep going. So
alternating, okay.
Yeah. And also you can close your eyes, you can turn the lights off, you can light some sage, some incense, whatever it is. Like, it's your ritual, so you can kind of decide what it is. But just that alone, and then the thought of, having to bring your hand into it and having to restrict each side brings awareness and brings you back to your, grounded center.
Yeah, it lets you focus on what you're doing instead of whatever's going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that one I really love. And again, you can do that anywhere. So this one is just more like, if you're just, you need to bring positivity into your day. This is more just, inhaling and exhaling, but having something in mind. Like, when you inhale, inhale the ocean and then exhale. Like, inhale flowers, and then exhale.
Okay.
So it's just bringing, again, awareness and bringing in something that, gives you energy and lights you up. Like sunshine and then out. Peace, bring it, whatever it is. Yeah, whatever it is to you that, it brings you joy, brings you happiness. So I love that one. You can do that one with colors as well. So, you're inhaling the color purple, and, it sort of maybe lights up the crown of your head, and then you exhale. And inhale purple again, and then it fills up the rest of your face. And, just moving through your body, it's all 100%, just awareness.
Gotcha. Okay. I love this.
Yes. Another one that I thought of today, actually, for grounding, and I know that you've talked a lot about grounding techniques and grounding food as well.
Yeah.
Is just inhaling, and again, it's deep breaths, so you feel like your entire belly pop out, and then on the exhale, just envision that you grew a root to the ground. Okay. Just one root, and then inhale again, and as you exhale, now you have two roots. And then just keep going until you have a beautiful tree that is firmly grounded in as many roots as you need to do.
Yeah, right.
Some days I need a lot more than others.
Okay.
Let's be honest.
True.
Yeah. So two more.
Yeah.
This next one, I think I made some of these up on my own. I don't know. But
if they work, let's share them. Maybe they work for somebody else. Why not?
Right? So this one, when I get stressed or something happens, I realize that I hold my breath and I tense up. And I'm sure a lot of people do that as well.
Right.
So instead of avoiding that, holding up the breath and the tensing up, I'm going to work with it. So what I would do is inhale, a real deep inhale, and then tense up everything.
Oh, tighten.
And then just let it go. And then just, again, you can do that as many times as you need to. But it is a reminder, when I said I'm working with it in a sense where I'll be more conscious, more aware of throughout the day when something happens and I'm holding my breath and I'm tensing up. If I've practiced doing the opposite of tensing and then just letting it go. Right.
Yeah. You're building it into your mind. When I have this reaction, this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to release it and breathe it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're working with it instead of fighting against it. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Exactly.
It.
And then it will make you, I feel I tense up in my shoulders a lot. So it kind of reminds me what that feeling is, and it reminds me of what it feels like to like fully let it go.
Yeah.
So that when they start to creep up slowly throughout the day and I'm getting super tense, I'm like, oh, wait a minute, you know.
Yeah.
And I'll just breathe it out.
Okay.
So that one I love. And then this one we will do together.
Yeah.
And I recommend when anyone's doing breathing to close your eyes so that you can fully be present on what's going on. For you and I right now, since we're on a video, we'll keep our eyes open so that we can see each other.
Okay.
But what this one is just, again, it's building on your lung capacity. Okay. So we're going to do two inhales, not 2 inhales, 2 seconds of an inhale. So 1, 2 for inhale, and then exhale for 1, 2. And then we'll do that a couple of times, and then we'll move to 3, and then we'll move to 4.
Ah, okay.
4, yeah. When we get to 4, we'll kind of go at our own pace, because I actually, when you're in classes, or meditation classes or in yoga, I always feel like my amount of time for inhaling and exhaling is usually differs from someone else, if that makes any sense. So sometimes I'm like, I'm still inhaling, you know, my full inhale, and they're asking us to exhale, or it's the reverse. So we'll go at our own pace, and then I'll just ask you to cover your ears and just sort of like take it really, when you get to that deeper like state, just cover your ears and then just sort of listen for a couple of breaths, and then we'll do that one together as well. Okay.
Ready.
Yes, so we'll start with an inhale for 1, 2, and exhale. 1, 2. Inhale, 1, 2. Exhale, 1, 2. Inhale, 1, 2. Exhale, 1, 2. Now move to 3. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Now to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now at your own pace, cover your ears. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh, I like that one.
Yeah?
I do. Like, I definitely like when you have like the ears here, or your hands on your ears, and I like I've never done breathwork before, but even when we even got to like 3, I was already like, I felt like I was like tunnel vision almost, like really focusing on this, and like this really helps, like because you're like really just like listening to your breath. I like that.
It totally helps. You know, and I think that sometimes we try to complicate things, and it's like, okay, we're going to turn our music on, and we're going to meditate, and we're going to be quiet, and we're going to, like, no. just like,
breathe.
We're simple. And, like, if we start simple and we're concentrating on how long we're inhaling, or we're counting, whatever it is. It's like people say, like, counting sheep to go to sleep. Like, there's a reason why they say that. It's because I feel like you calmly breathe. Count your sheep. And so like this is the way to do it, and then you know get a little deeper by closing your eyes and then covering your ears, and then it takes it very internal.
Good, I love that. This is perfect because that's like 5 different breathing techniques that people can do like any point in their day. Even if like I mean, oh, let me run to the bathroom real quick and just shut the door and 2 minutes breathe.
Yeah. I mean, and that's again what I love the most about this is like you can take it anywhere. You have breath, let's use it, and no one even needs to know you're doing it. You know, you can be cooking, or you can be going for a walk, and you can be really like
Yeah.
concentrating on your breath, to just really get into like a peaceful state of mind. Because a lot of those things are meditative if you actually think about it. For you, cooking is probably super meditative
Yeah.
because you love doing it, you enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
And just take it a step further by like doing a little breathing throughout, just to like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm making sure that I'm keeping my lungs nice and open.
Good. I'm gonna start doing that one every day. I like that one.
Yeah.
Good.
And also,
Okay.
so at night
Go
we
ahead.
do a little bit of shallow breathing. Like at night we can't control our breath. So just like in the morning, feels good to stretch and like wake everything up. Like it's really good to do breathing in the morning as well, because you want to like open up your lungs. You want to really like get in as much oxygen as you can. Just like we've been sleeping and we haven't been drinking any water, so you're a little dehydrated in the morning. Same thing with our breath and our lungs. You just really need to,
Fill them up.
a good wake up.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay, good. So that's all stuff that people can do like on their own. If anyone is interested in like maybe having someone facilitate a session for them or something, you said the woman that you work with, she offers virtual sessions as well, right?
Yeah, so she can do virtual sessions, which I also love the virtual sessions because one, you don't have to go anywhere. So once you're done, you can really just like stay in your own place, like in that meditative state. You can just like lie down, get up whenever you're ready to get up, and you don't have to, get on a train or walking outside or,
Right.
with so many people. So she does do virtual sessions. So yes, again, her handle is The Joyful Approach.
Okay.
And then I also have a friend in Miami that teaches breathwork as well. And she is, I know it.
That's okay. If you can't think of it at this moment, you can let me know. I'll put it in the caption because I'm going to save the video so that if people want to look,
Yes.
they can find her.
Yes. I know her personally. I can't think of her business one. I think it's like I breathe, but there's something else in there as well.
Okay. Gotcha. I'll add it. I'll make sure to add it in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Also, are there any good, like if anyone, I know you mentioned that you read a book, like you have like a good book if people want to, start getting into it and like learning a little bit more about it.
Yeah. The book is just called Breath.
Breath.
Super simple. Yeah. Yellow book. I actually forget who the author is as well. I can send that to you and you can read that also.
We'll put it all in there.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, good. So this was awesome. I loved it.
Good.
Thank you. And in addition to all of this, Kate has been working on a project this past year. Yeah. Well, the last few months especially.
Yeah, last few months.
If you want to talk about it, because it kind of, I feel like it's a little bit in line. We're talking about emotional health and love and stuff, so I think this is perfect.
Yeah, so it is called Spread Love, the Movement. And I have a couple of things that, essential oils that I sell on there, because all of this is part of like a daily ritual for me: journaling, meditation, breathing, all of those things. So on top of that, like I love using essential oils to sort of like heighten or deepen the practice as well. So I have essential oils that I was using, and I was like, why don't I just make my own? So I started making my own and making my own diffusers. So I realized, I can share those with others because, I find the ones that, I make to smell lovely.
Yeah.
And it's, it's spreading love. Like it's spreading self-love. It's really just about, living through your heart. And, whatever, if that's communicating through your heart, bridging together your mind and your heart to, always be, your most authentic self as well. So that's really what Spread Love, the movement is about, is really just, I think the world needs as much love as humanly possible.
Yeah.
Right now, we all do. So it's really just about like, spreading love to someone else, giving that energy exchange so that they give that same energy to someone else. And the movement just keeps growing.
Spread the love. And look, Amy, I've been ignoring the comments, but Amy says that they are gorgeous scents. And that's good that you make them and sell, because I mean, if they don't know a lot about essential oils, I mean, how you wouldn't even begin to know like which to mix together to make it, smell nice or what you're going for. So it's already done.
Yeah. Yes. I love that.
Good. All right. Did we cover everything? I think we got all the good stuff.
Yeah, just guys, use your breath.
Perfect. Okay, good. So I'm gonna put all of the other information in the caption here so people can go find anyone they want to.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for helping us.
I want to see a
And
video of Kaya and Luna later. I want to see them doing some
okay.
alternate nostril breathing.
I will. I'm going to show them this video because they're obsessed with watching anything on my phone. So I'm going to say, okay, watch Auntie Kate and watch what she does and see. And I guarantee they will try and do it. So I'll have to take a video. It'll be so cute.
So cute.
Perfect. All right.
Thank you
Well,
so much, Megan.
thank you. Thank you. I love you, girl.
I love you too.
All right. Thanks, everyone. Bye.